Happy 2024. I am so excited about this year. I think it's going to be such a magical year for me. It has a new decade in store for me. There are already a lot of moments that are planned and upcoming that I'm super excited about. And overall, I'm just so excited and so happy. And I hope you all are as well. And so, where I left off in 2023, I was talking a lot about reflection, about gaining clarity, and I felt like 2023 was a big year of reflection, of changing my mind about certain things, about up-leveling myself and my mindset, and also just learning so much about myself and just learning about new things in life as a new season. And so 2024, what is sort of one of my keywords for the year is just newness. And I think my motto might be in celebration of newness. And I wanted to share that with you today as we're in a new year, as I have a new decade in store for me. I've been thinking about how things that are new are very important to me, and how when I move in life, I want to really make it a mindset of being open to life, of being open to the people around me, and of being open to growth and open to change. As I've been reflecting on a lot of my goals and the things I wanted to accomplish, I realized that the things that I was doing beforehand, my thought patterns, even my habits, they served me very well in that season, but old keys do not open new doors. And so 2024, I definitely feel like is the year of new doors for me. I have been doing just so much refreshing of my physical spaces, my digital spaces, the clarity. I have been working through sort of an end of year process and just reflecting. The clarity that I have is that there's so much good that I actually need to let go of in order to get to great. And so this newness, it's not just about adopting new habits, although it could be that, but it's about being open to thinking differently, being open to letting go and just realizing that there's always something new for you to learn. There's always something that you could improve. There's also something that you could step into that you didn't realize was going to be your next love, or that you would enjoy it so much. And so in celebrating this newness, I know that there are new people that I'm going to just fall in love with and become great friends with. I know that there's new books that I just can't wait to eat up, and new authors, and that sense of hope and of optimism and even just of possibility and potential. Like, I am so excited, and you can even hear it in my voice. Ever since January 1, when I decided that part of my new year process was going to be centered around newness, every day has just been so exciting, and I'm really delighted because I'm gaining more and more of that childlike wonder of life and of learning. And I'm just really excited to see where that takes me this year. And so I'm already thinking about the new doors that I want to approach, new keys that I'm going to forge this year that will serve me both this year and for the rest of my life. But I'm already developing my mindset about how I'm going to do that. And so while celebrating newness is a goal, I'm also thinking about the systems, and I have already journaled and thought about the systems that I want to implement, or that I can implement, that will help me to do this. And it could be in business, it could be in whatever area that you feel like you want to maybe be more intentional about this year. But these systems, a lot of them are in my mind. And the funny thing is that as I've been thinking about newness, about how I'm going to support myself, how I'm going to encourage myself to promote newness in a lot of areas in my life that need revival or need refreshing, as I've been thinking about this, as I've been coming up with plans, new opportunities have since come my way. And it's so crazy because already, like, we're not even 1 week into the new year, or just about a week into the new year, And I already have 3 new opportunities that were not on my radar in 2023. And I just think it's so crazy what happens when you mentally decide to do something differently, how quick life is to respond to you, to your mindset, and to your intention. And so I know that while our old ways of doing things, even though they might be good for us, they're very safe and we know them. And sometimes real love is saying, okay, this is good, but what could great mean? What could amazing be? And that sense of curiosity will lead us to places that safety and comfort will not. And I'm not here to talk about New Year's resolutions so much because I think they can get a bad rap because you may have this amazing head in the clouds intention, but until you meet and rise up to it with your systems, with your habits, and with your mindset that you're just constantly training, you're not going to take it so seriously and it's not going to be so special for you. And as I've been thinking a lot about safety and protecting ourselves, I've been thinking a lot about defense and how a lot of that of just being content and comfortable with what you have, while it can be a good thing, it can also be playing life on defense where you just react to things and you're really never in a creation mindset. You're really never living a fulfilled and satisfied life because deep down, you're not really sure if you're living up to your potential. You're not really sure if you're living the life that you're supposed to. And of course, that's a question we all have to ask ourselves. We all come from different backgrounds, experiences, and the idea of success is different for each and every one of us. But playing life on defense does not feel good. And always living in safety, always living in comfort, is that really why we are here on this magical ball that floats around in space? And were we really here to just be happy with the status quo and to do the same things every day? I don't really have an answer because I think these things are very subtle, they're very nuanced, especially because we ourselves, we are changing people. And my answer even last year would be different from the answer I have today. And I know the answer that I have in 6 months is going to be different from the answer that I think I have now. And so that is going to be very, very fluid. But my point being is it goes back to that idea of self-expansion. And when you're playing defense, it's kind of like, well, I don't really have anything left to go after, or I'm going to not admit that I want to go after things because then I feel like I'm not good enough. And we need to get rid of these defensive mechanisms and we need to start using more offensive mechanisms. Things that are steeped in curiosity, things that are done with childlike abandon, things that are done with joy, things that are done for happiness, where even if we don't get where we would like to, we still are very proud of everything that we've done. We're proud of what we're doing. We're proud of who we're becoming, and we're having fun. We are enjoying it, and we are happy. And so let's cultivate this mindset of just doing things because we want to, of going after something because we love it, not necessarily because we're so good at it. And when we build ourselves up mentally and in adopting all these mindsets, when the opportunity presents itself, you'll be ready. You're not going to sit there and question. You're not going to let the doubt suddenly come after you. You've already decided how you're going to handle all these things, and the stakes aren't so high because it's not a win or lose situation. It's a win or learn situation. And as I've been thinking about newness, as I've been thinking about learning, every new person I meet, every new book that I read, every new experience that I have, I'm just expanding my sense of who I am, or I'm getting very clear on who I am. And so as I'm in this beautiful space, I'm going to spend a lot of my energy in 2024 keeping this space expanded, keeping my heart very open, and be very open to receiving what God has for me, enjoying being alive, being present, really experiencing what it means to be alive, experiencing emotion, experiencing going after things, experiencing failure, experiencing all of these wonderful things. Again, that childlike view of the world where anything is possible, and also believing in the fact that the law of the harvest, whatever you put in, you're also going to receive back. The things that are meant for you, they are held in store for you. I am not in competition with anyone else. I have no reason to be perfect. Everything that I do always comes back to me tenfold. And so I wanted to share this mindset with you because I want to encourage all of you. For some reason, I think everyone is so self-aware, so self-conscious, and in hemming ourselves in by inhibition, by fear, by worry, we can never actually break through those things and just smile or be at peace, because you can actually let go of those things and they don't really have power over you anymore. And so this 2024, I wish you a year of growth in all areas. I wish you new doors. I wish you sets and sets of new keys that you make from childlike wonder, from your imagination, from your relationships, from your mindset. And I am fully confident that whatever is behind that door is better than what we currently know. Thank you for listening to this episode. Please like and leave a review. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already at NatalieinRenaissance. And happy 2024.